You could skip right to the end of this video and see my amazing brand new pickup, possibly the most interesting pickup yet. But if you did, you'd certainly miss out on the story. I guess when I first started going to shows and seeing some of the amazing rarities and beautiful coins on offer, I started this movement away from just focusing on bullion and spot driven purchases and started to take an interest in the higher end coins and the stories behind those coins, going to see auction previews and admiring the rarity and the beauty of some of these absolutely amazing historical items, be they UK history or be they American history. I guess what I thought is, who buys these items? Could a mere mortal like me have any chance of buying or owning or collecting anything as amazingly high end as some of these coins that you're seeing here at the Baldwin's Charles Wander viewing day? And they are just, out of this world, amazing, rare coins, very, very expensive. How does anyone possibly afford these? But I embarked on a journey as soon as I heard that some of these collections were going to be auctioned. And the journey took about 3 or 4 months and involved looking at everything that I picked up, not just coins, looking at other things, putting together things I wanted to sell on eBay, on forums, and generally things that maybe I could do without or I had duplicates of. And the idea was to free up enough cash to be able to choose one of these high-end coins. And it's a useful thing in any case, because it lets you consolidate to own fewer items but better items. And in pure spot terms, I sold an awful lot of weight of bullion, I guess, gold and a little bit of silver, in order to be able to free up the cash to buy just one little coin at the Charles Wander bullion sale. But I really just wanted to tell you guys the story because, you probably think when you're looking at these coins, well, that couldn't possibly be me. And you'd be surprised. Anyone who's been collecting for a while has built up a whole load of bulk of cheaper items. And I was able to sell enough cheaper items to free up the cash to buy something pretty interesting and historical and exquisite. And today I went into the West End of London, around one of my favourite areas of St James's, and went to visit Knightsbridge Coins, the headquarters of Baldwin's of St James. And I did, as you may know if you've been watching my videos, I successfully bid on one of the coins in the Charles Wander collection, and I paid for it a few days ago, and today was my day to go into the West End to a very nice day, as you can see, to venture out and visit the Coins and Medals operation, the headquarters of Baldwin's St James's auctions, and to be able to pick up my special coin. And you will see the special coin right now. So I'm at Baldwin's of St James in St James's in London, the heart of London, just off Piccadilly, and having a look at the shop and picking up the coin. The one I chose is an 1825 proof sovereign, code name WR236, and I'll explain about that in a minute. Just want to show you here the first 1825 sovereign, the standard one. It had the Roman type laureate head. George IV didn't like the laureate head, didn't like the Roman head, was a bit of a narcissist, and thought it made him look fat and horrible, and asked for this portrait to be rejigged so that he looked thinner and more elegant. And that explains the bear head sovereign that was produced after 1825. The reason that this particular coin is a rare coin is because no proofs were sold to the public or produced in sets in 1825. They were what's called proofs of record or VIP proofs. I don't know whether they were for internal use only or given to dignitaries or high up officials or special collections or government. That's not particularly clear, but if anyone has any information on that, they should let me know. But I can't find anything particular to this coin which says that it was a VIP kind of edition. It was more likely to have been a very small run of coins for internal consumption. So on the label is the S number, which is the Spink catalogue number, the WR number, WR236. Where does WR come from? There is a great book that is now out of print, the English Pattern Trials and Proof Coins in Gold, and that was written, and I think it was published the year 2000 by Alex Wilson and Mark Rasmussen, who went around for a number of years looking at every single proof and pattern edition gold coin within those ranges of dates in every collection, and getting all those facts and figures together to be presented in this great and pretty expensive book. So let's take a look at the coin itself and see what we've got here. There were in fact two coins, as you may have seen from a previous video. One is a plain rim coin and the other has a reeded edge. They are both 1825 proofs of record. They both have the same rarity value. They're both rated as R5 in the rarity scale, which I think goes up to about 7 or so. But R5 means that there are something like 4 or 5 to 9 known. And that's borne out by the grading records from NGC and PCGS. PCGS have graded 2 of these coins so far. There is one of them which is a PR62, which is this one, and there is one that was graded slightly better as a PR64, and that is in the Tyrant collection. If you haven't heard of the Tyrant collection, Google Tyrant collection or Tyrants of the Thames, and you'll find a whole online catalogue of this amazing collection that was put together with the best of pretty much every single important British coin by Ira and Larry Goldberg for a wealthy collector over in the States, we think, although no one knows exactly where the Tyrant hangs out. So what you've got is this beautiful shield on the back of the Bearhead 1825. The one with the laureate head had a St. George and the dragon on the back. But when they did the Bearhead version of this coin, and for the next few years after that, they replaced it with this very beautiful shield designed by Merlin, and it's really, really nice. I think it may not be quite as nice as the William IV sovereign reverse with the kind of big, much more ornate shield with fabric and stuff like that. But this one is actually a pretty fine shield and very attractive. In a way, slightly more attractive maybe than the Bearhead portrait on the obverse of this coin. And you can see, you know, as I tilt it up to the light, why it deserved its 62. There's quite a few hairlines. You know, it's had some handling over the years, but it is such an exceptionally rare coin that actually that doesn't really matter very much. And between even the 62 and 64, there's pretty much nothing in it in many ways. The second of these coins that was on sale at the Charles Wander collection with the plain rim, and you can see this one has got the reeded edge, you can see just at the sides, that one was a 63, so maybe very, very marginally higher grade, but basically the same kind of thing. and it wouldn't really have mattered very much if this coin was a lower grade, seeing as anyone who wants to buy one of these coins, they pretty much don't exist, and therefore the grade is not actually hugely important, although it's nice that it did get a 62 clearly, and not any lower grade than that. So why did I buy this particular coin as opposed to any of the other beautiful coins that you saw at the beginning of this video? And partly that question is kind of fate. I wanted to buy the first coin that was within my list of target coins, that was within a budget that I'd set for myself. And with these kind of auctions, you never know quite how bidding is going to progress, and it does make some sense to buy the first one that meets the criteria and bid for that, because if you hang around, if you snooze, you lose, as they say. And this was the first one. This was, I think, lot number 16, and after I bought this one, I didn't have very many choices because my budget was effectively used up, and I'd done what I wanted to do for the auction. So I hope that is an enjoyable whiz through some of these amazing coins and my particular coin. Hope you liked that. If you did, then please subscribe. If you are watching this and you are not a subscriber, please subscribe, and you will be assured of a whole load more quality videos to watch on similar kind of subject matter.